why is your loan contact so important? We always emphasize so much about a real estate agent being really important, but we don't really talk about our loan partner. And the reason why your loan partner is really important is because they're helping provide you financial products that fit your specific need. You know, your particular need might be a lot different than your neighbor's. And so finding someone that can help navigate those waters and put you into a product that they feel like is best suited for you is very valuable. Also note that there's all sorts of different down payment strategies. There's different down payment amounts, grants, closing cost assistance, and different types of loans for different types of properties. So we really want to pair you up with an industry expert and try to avoid someone that's just getting started within loans. Oftentimes as real estate agents, this is totally fine because those guys are really hungry. They can be really knowledgeable out the gates. But note that when you're dealing with the financials on the back end, oftentimes experience is really needed. So I would encourage you to go with someone that's been doing loans for quite some time. It's also important to go with a loan personnel that is reputable and honest. These are the people that are running the whole back end of your real estate transactions, and it's kind of a circus back there. They've got a ton of different things that they're balancing in the air, and you want to make sure that you have someone that you trust and is also very, very honest. I didn't truly understand how money worked within real estate prior to getting into the industry, but there's a lot of money within commissions. And a lot of times in lending, you can find, and even in the agency side, you can find people who are dishonest. And it's my number one quality that I look for when I'm partnering with someone is, do I trust them? If you cannot answer that clearly, you do not trust them, and you should strongly consider why. And so I would encourage you that if you get a weird feeling about someone, it's okay, just move on to someone else. It is not a lot of time in the day to sort through all of that, so just go with your gut. My mom always tells me your mind will say something to you, your heart will say something to you, and your gut will say something to you. And oftentimes if you can't figure it out, you got to go with your gut instinct, and that's what I would encourage you to do in this. Which prompts us to say, do some research. You know, not all mortgage lenders are the same. So even though that they're all operating by the same rules, make sure that you vet them out. I would encourage you to partner up with your real estate agent and ask them for their top couple of lender recommendations and sit down with them. And I, at the beginning, vetted through multiple different loan officers, but what I came to find is once I found one that was very honest, knowledgeable, prompt, and I felt like looked after me and gave me creative options, I mean, why do I need to look anywhere else? I would much rather go with that person than shop a million different types of rates and different bundles and feel like I'm convoluting my own mental space. For you, go with one lender, find their very best loan, and then run with it, and let's go get that house. And just remember, in the future, you can always shop multiple lenders, but when you're first getting started, there's already so much that's involved in the process. I would encourage you just to work with one. And remember, the goal of getting your loan is to find the correct equilibrium. I went to public school, and yet I know what that word means. The correct balance between the funds allocated for your house of how much you're putting down and then your monthly payment, your PITI. And you can work with your lender to find out a good scenario of what might work for you.